Welcome back. Welcome back to yet another episode with Mbongeni the tutor. So now we're looking at question 4 of June 2022, Gauteng Province Exemplar for grade 9. Remember that this is a CAPS curriculum. So we're doing question 4. Please, you will find on the description below the link to the previous question 3, and the next question as well. Remember that these videos would be best if watched from the playlist, because I will just group some of the videos together for you, just for you to have easy access to them. So now let's look at question 4, question 4.1. The exponential form of 25 is written as 5 squared. What does the exponent tell us? So this is the exponent 2. So in the factors, in the product 25, well, this is a product of some numbers, the square tells us how many of the factors are there in this product. So the exponent tells us how many factors of 5 in 25. So it just tells us how many factors of 5 in 25, because we will know that. I'm just going to write this on the side. This will be 5 times 5. So in this product there are 2 factors of 5. Okay, and then the next question: represent the following statement in exponential form. 7 to the 5th power. So 7 will be our base. 5th power, this will mean an exponent. And then the power is 5. So 7 to the power 5. So this is our answer there. And then rewrite the following expressions with positive exponent. Leave your answer in its simplest form. So we have a negative 2 here. We know that this negative will only count for the x. So the 3 remains on the top, and the only way to change a negative exponent into a positive is to drop it below the fraction line, or from the fraction line from the bottom to the top. So the 3 stays as is, and then this must now drop. So you have x squared. So this is now the positive exponent of this negative exponent, x to the power negative 2 here. And then here we have 4.3.2. 2 is on top, so that remains on top. Then whatever you take from the bottom up, you multiply. The same base that was at the bottom, you write it as is. Then when it gets to the top, it becomes a positive exponent. Right? Remember, they said we must write this positive exponent. Sometimes we don't have to factorize them, we just need to write them as positive as we could. The exponent. You don't have to simplify them. 4.4. Alright. So we have simplified the following. So we must break down the bracket, and then whatever that's on top, the exponents, we must work them out together, right? So remember, these 2 will be factored in all of these bases. So negative 5 squared, this will give us 25. W squared z squared. So this is the first bracket. Now let's move on to the next one, times, so in this second bracket we can just remove the brackets because there's no exponent there to make to factor all of these in. Negative 2 w squared z, and then everything divided by this 50 here, 50 w negative 1 z. Okay, now remember this is a product here, so we must multiply. Whenever we have these, we must multiply numbers with numbers, same letters with the same letters, and again here. And then remember, whenever we multiply bases and exponents, you keep the same base and add or minus the exponents. So now I've got 25. 25 times negative 2, that gives us negative 50. And then we have w squared times w squared. You keep the base, then you add the exponent. So this is 2 plus 2 will give us a 4. This is w to the power 4. And then we've got the z squared times z. Remember here, when there's nothing, there's a 1. So 2 plus 1 will give us 3 over 50 w negative 1 z 3. So I'm going to just write this here. And then now, what do we have here? We have 50 divided by 50. They will cancel out. We're just left with negative, because there's a negative over divided by a positive. Then we take this one to the top. What do you have now? Nothing here. So we've got w to the power 4 minus negative 1. Remember the negative 1 at the bottom. When you take 1 from the bottom to up, you minus it up, times z to the power 3 minus 1. Because it's a 1 here, it moves to the top. Now you have negative w. 4 negative times negative is positive, so this will give us a plus. Then 4 plus 1 gives us the power 5, times 3 minus 1 gives us the power 2. So the final answer now is negative w to the power 5 times z to the power 2. Okay, now let's have a look at the next one. Because there's a base 3 here, there's a base 5. We need to try and change the 81 into a base 3 and the 25 into a base 3 into a base 5. Can we do that? So 81 we know it to be 3 to the base 4 x plus 1 times 5 to the base to the exponent 2x minus 2, everything divided by 3 to the exponent 4x times 5 to the exponent squared to the exponent 2 equals 5 squared, and then to the power x. Now let's work those out. We now have 3 to the power 4x. So this 4 times x and 4 times 1 plus 4. And then times, so we now move it to this 5 here. Because there's nothing we're doing there for now, so we're just going to write it as is, minus 2. Everything divided by 3 to the power 4x times 5 to the power 2x. Right. Let's just fix that 4. Alright, now we're taking everything to the top now. Remember, the 3 will work the same basis. So 3 to the power 4x plus 4. This is what we have on top. And then this is moving from the bottom to the top, is going to be minus 4x times 5 to the power 2x minus 2 minus 2x. Now we have this 4x here minus 4x, so these ones will cancel out. There's 2x here minus 2x, so these cancel out. What do we have now? We have 3 to the power, this was remaining, 3 to the power 4 times 5 to the power 2. So this was remaining here, to the power negative 2. So let's fix that to a positive exponent. 3 to the power 4 over 5 to the power 2. And then to simplify these ones, then 3 to the power 4 is 81 over 5 to the power 2 is 25. That's it on with question 4. Remember to stay tuned on the next video for question 5. Learning never ends. See you on the next video.